Welcome to day 4 of the 7 Days Challenge. If you are here right now, it means you didn't quit on day 1, you didn't disappear on day 2, and you didn't give up during the discipline of day 3. That alone already puts you ahead of most people. Today is different. Today is where effort turns into value. Today is where discipline turns into growth. Today is skill learning day. This is the day where you stop only consuming motivation and start building something real inside yourself. Most people want change, but very few want to learn the skills required to create that change. They watch videos, they feel inspired, they imagine a better future, but when it comes to sitting down and learning something uncomfortable, something unfamiliar, they disappear. Today, you do the opposite. Today, you lean into learning. Today, you choose progress over comfort. If you are watching this video, I want you to understand something very clearly. Skills are power. Skills are freedom. Skills are what separate people who struggle forever from people who create opportunities. Motivation comes and goes. Luck is unreliable. But skills stay with you. Once you learn a skill, nobody can take it away from you. It becomes part of who you are. Think about your life right now. Think about where you are financially, mentally, emotionally. Now ask yourself this honest question. If nothing changes, if you don't learn anything new, where will you be 1 year from now? The answer to that question should make you uncomfortable. That discomfort is not your enemy. That discomfort is your signal to act. Today is not about learning everything. Today is about choosing one skill and committing to it. One skill that aligns with your goals. One skill that can move your life forward. It could be studying, it could be a digital skill, it could be communication, it could be fitness knowledge, it could be anything that builds value. The mistake most people make is trying to do too much and ending up doing nothing. Today, you focus on one. Before you start learning, you must fix your mindset around learning. Learning is not supposed to be easy. If it feels difficult, that doesn't mean you are bad at it. It means your brain is growing. Every time you struggle to understand something, new connections are forming in your mind. That is progress, even if it doesn't feel good in the moment. You don't wait to feel confident to start learning. Confidence comes after repetition. You don't wait to feel smart. Intelligence is built through effort. You don't wait for the perfect time. The perfect time never comes. You start where you are with what you have right now. Today, you will create a learning block. A protected time where your only job is to learn. No multitasking, no scrolling, no distractions. Even if it's just 1 hour, that 1 hour matters. When you show up consistently, your brain starts to adapt. Focus becomes easier. Understanding becomes deeper. You begin to see progress. As you sit down to learn today, you might feel resistance. Your mind will try to pull you away. It will remind you of entertainment, comfort, and shortcuts. This is normal. Don't fight your mind aggressively. Simply return your attention back to the skill, again and again. This returning is the real practice. This is how mastery is built. Understand this deeply. People who succeed are not more talented than you. They are simply willing to stay longer in discomfort. They are willing to look confused. They are willing to be beginners. They are willing to fail privately so they can succeed publicly later. Today is about becoming comfortable with being a beginner. Let go of ego. Let go of comparison. You are not here to impress anyone. You are here to improve yourself. Every expert you admire was once clueless. The only difference is they didn't quit. While learning today, take notes. Writing things down forces your brain to slow down and process information. Don't aim for perfect notes. Aim for understanding. Ask questions. Pause when needed. Replay when needed. This is not a race. This is construction. You are building something brick by brick. At some point today, you might feel tired or overwhelmed. When that happens, don't quit completely. Take a short break. Stand up. Breathe. Stretch. Then return. The ability to come back after a break is a powerful skill on its own. Most people never come back. You will. Remember why you are doing this. You are learning to reduce future struggle. You are learning to increase your options. You are learning to become more capable. Every minute you invest today is a message to your future self that you cared enough to prepare. As this learning session continues, notice how your focus slowly improves. Notice how confusion turns into clarity. Notice how effort creates confidence. This is not motivation speaking. This is experience. This is real growth happening quietly, without applause. By the end of today, you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to master the skill. You just need to be better than you were yesterday. Even 1% better is enough. That 1% compounds faster than you think. Stay present, stay patient, stay committed. This is day 4. This is where you start becoming valuable. This is where your future begins to take shape. Keep learning, keep showing up. Your effort today matters more than you realize. As you continue deeper into day 4, I want you to slow down for a moment and really feel what you are doing. Learning a skill is not just an activity, it is an identity shift. You are no longer someone who only consumes information. You are becoming someone who applies, practices, and grows. This shift is subtle, but it is powerful. Most people never make it this far because they underestimate the value of consistent learning. Right now, your brain is being challenged. It is being asked to focus, to understand patterns, to solve problems. This requires energy. That is why learning feels tiring. But understand this clearly. Mental fatigue from learning is a sign of progress, not failure. When your mind feels stretched, it means it is expanding beyond its old limits. Many people quit learning when it becomes uncomfortable. They tell themselves they are not made for it. That is a lie. Skills are not reserved for the talented. They are built by the persistent. You don't need to be gifted. You need to be consistent. Today, consistency is your only goal. As you learn, you may notice self-doubt creeping in. Thoughts like, "This is too hard," "Others are better than me," or "I'm wasting my time." When these thoughts appear, do not argue with them. Do not analyze them. Simply return to the task. Action silences doubt better than any motivation speech ever could. Break your learning into small segments. Learn one concept, then pause and explain it to yourself in simple words. If you can explain it, you understand it. If you can't, go back and review. This process builds deep understanding instead of shallow memorization. Depth is what creates real skill. Practice is where learning becomes real. Watching, reading, or listening is only the beginning. Application is what transforms information into ability. Even if your practice is messy, even if you make mistakes, you are doing it right. Mistakes are not a sign of weakness. They are proof that you are trying. You might feel the urge to switch to something easier. Resist that urge. Easy tasks keep you comfortable, but they don't move you forward. Growth lives on the edge of your ability. Stay there. That uncomfortable edge is where transformation happens. As time passes today, notice how your focus improves when distractions are removed. Notice how time feels different when you are fully engaged. This is called deep work. It is rare in today's world, and that is exactly why it is so valuable. People who can focus deeply will always have an advantage. Take care of your energy while you learn. Drink water, sit properly, take short movement breaks if needed. Learning is not about punishing yourself. It is about supporting your mind so it can perform at its best. Respect your body while you train your brain. At some point today, reflect on what you have learned so far. Not just the content, but about yourself. Notice your ability to sit longer, to focus deeper, to push past resistance. These are skills too. Life rewards people who can manage themselves. Remember, skills compound just like discipline. 1 hour today becomes 10 hours in 10 days. 10 hours become 100 hours in a few months. And suddenly, you are no longer a beginner. You are competent. And competence creates confidence. You don't need validation from anyone else. Your progress is real, even if no one sees it yet. Growth is often invisible before it becomes obvious. Trust the process. Trust the work you are doing in silence. As you move forward with your learning today, remind yourself why you started this challenge. You wanted change. You wanted control. You wanted to become better. Learning is the bridge between who you are and who you want to become. Stay with it. Stay focused. Stay humble. You are building something meaningful, This is not just day 4 of a challenge. This is a foundation for your future. As you enter the final stretch of day 4, understand that this phase is about integration. It is not just about learning more, but about locking in what you have already learned. Knowledge without reflection fades quickly. Skill grows when you pause, review, and connect ideas. This is where many people rush and lose depth. You will not.
Take a moment to mentally review everything you worked on today. What concepts started to make sense? What still feels unclear? Both are valuable. Clarity shows progress. Confusion shows where growth will come next. Do not judge either. Simply observe. Now slow your pace slightly. Revisit the most important part of what you learned, the core principle, the foundation. Strengthening fundamentals is far more powerful than touching many advanced ideas without understanding. Mastery always starts with basics done well. You may feel mentally tired at this point. That is expected. Fatigue does not mean you should stop immediately. It means you should shift how you engage. Instead of pushing harder, engage more intentionally. Fewer distractions, deeper focus, shorter bursts if needed. Quality over quantity. One powerful way to solidify learning is to teach it, even if only to yourself. Speak out loud. Explain the idea as if someone else were listening. This forces clarity, it reveals gaps, and it strengthens memory. Teaching is learning at its highest level. Understand something important. Skill learning is not about speed. The world pressures you to rush, to keep up, to consume endlessly. Real growth happens when you allow yourself to move slowly and correctly. Speed comes later. First comes accuracy and understanding. As this day comes to a close, reflect on how different you feel compared to day 1. You are more aware, more disciplined, more intentional. These changes may feel small, but they are real. Identity shifts quietly before it shows loudly in results. Today you proved something to yourself. You proved that you can sit with difficulty. You proved that you can learn without quitting. You proved that you can invest in yourself even when there is no immediate reward. This is the mindset that builds extraordinary lives. Do not underestimate what you did today. Most people avoid learning because it exposes their weaknesses. You faced yours. That takes courage. And courage, repeated daily, becomes confidence. As you prepare to move forward, set a simple intention. Continue learning beyond this challenge. Skills are not built in one day, but momentum is. And you have momentum now. Protect it. Tomorrow you will face a new kind of challenge, one that tests your ability to show up without excuses, one that requires you to apply everything you have built so far. Rest tonight with the satisfaction that you earned today. This is not the end of your effort. This is the beginning of capability. Carry this mindset with you. Keep learning, keep growing. Your future self is already grateful that you did not stop today. Take a deep breath and reflect on everything you learned today. You showed up, focused deeply, and invested your energy into building a skill that will serve you for a lifetime. Remember, mastery is not about speed or perfection. It's about consistency, patience, and persistence. Every minute you dedicated today is a step toward becoming more capable, confident, and valuable. Your effort today matters more than you realize. By learning intentionally, applying yourself, and facing discomfort, you are proving to yourself that you can grow. Most people give up when it's hard. You did not. That alone separates you from the majority. Tomorrow we move to day 5, Fitness plus Energy Boost, where we combine physical energy with mental strength to supercharge your progress. If you want to continue this transformation and complete the 7-day challenge, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Stay consistent, stay intentional, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 5.